on your contribution, on your the lot of impact you make, because in doing so, you create more results. So there's a mindset that you need to carry that will happily help you succeed as an entrepreneur, a businessman, and an investor. So, and that's the mindset we're going to talk about today. One of the mindset that limits people, one of the mindset that help people succeed. So, the psychological stronghold. That's what we're discussing today. Psychological stronghold. Okay, what are the bad one? I'll talk about the bad one first. So today is part one, and today is 16th of 1, 2026. Voila. The month is telling us we are we are moving. So, and one of the psychological stronghold that is a big lie is that scarcity is a lie. So we are about outlines for this entrepreneurial topic. The first one is context for the concept. Context for the concept. Number two outline we have is the law of recognition. Okay. And one, keys and seats. Number four, outline, ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given. Okay. More than enough. Okay. And economic theory. Okay. The scarcity syndrome. The scarcity syndrome. Okay. The last one, the okay, we have God's integrity. The eighth one, God's integrity. Okay, and why we have to do this, because after we finish dragging the vision, the goals, the strategy, like a military world, the kingpin, we now find that a lot of people secretly are doubting themselves, and this is the big limitations. In fact, some have even believed a stronger lie that becomes a stronghold. And what the stronger lie is that there's a scarcity everywhere. There's no abundance. Okay? It's okay. So there's scarcity everywhere. And the thing is this, it's very important we take over this the scarcity mindset. The mindset that makes you feel, that makes you see lack, see problems, see challenges anywhere you go. And it's a big stronghold. In fact, I was also doing a different kind of training, but it's still poured in my heart that a lot of people are still having this, holding this thing as if it's their birthright, it's their family thing. I will never let it go. So never. So there's a stronghold that is holding a lot of people because they refuse to understand the law of recognition. To recognize the opportunities available to them, to recognize the potentials and God's given of course available to them. So we have to discuss that. So you're ready for today's class, shall I? Let's pick the first one, context for the concept. So right context for the concept, and whenever I want to talk about these trainings like this, I always find a common ground, especially people on this part of nature that the part of the country. Once we can accept on something, we can build on it. So the only common ground I ever found for us to accept in is all actually from the scriptures. So once we agree on the scriptures, then we can start building on it. So the scripture I found out for the context for the concept is as a result of the fall of man in Genesis. So there's a strategy of the enemy, of course, making you believe a lie. And this has always been the strategy from day one. Genesis is the beginning of almost everything. So whatever you want to find out the real thing, go to Genesis, you see it. So let me pick my context for the concept from the book of Genesis 3, 1 to 3. So Genesis, of course, 3, 1 to 3. So, and this was the story of the fall of man, how man fell from the grace, from abundance, from the place of plenty, because it's something he did. He made him believe that God lied to him. We may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden, but of the fruits of the tree, which is the enemy confused and contradict what God said, that he will not surely die. How can you say he will not surely die? That means you're calling God a liar. You call God a liar and I say he shall not surely die. In other words, he was accusing God's integrity, accusing his character of God, and he also told them that God was lying to him, telling the truth. That God, that's what they will tell you. I'm not telling the truth now. Life is hard. But then, boss, they tell the truth. That's not the truth, my brother. The truth is that you are fearful and wonderfully made. The truth is that you are the light of the world. The truth is that there is abundance and abundance. So the enemy attacked because he accused God with allegation and attacking his integrity and character of God. That's what he did. So, and that's what he's always doing. He's always making you feel that God is lying to you. So that's I told you, God can and God will. But anything God can do, but he will not do it for you. That's what he always do. So he was calling God a liar. He was telling him that God is not telling the truth, that you should not trust God, that you rather trust him. That's how man fell. And that's how many people are still falling today. By person making you feel that your marriage cannot work, your business cannot work, your investment cannot work. I can so make you doubt your wife, your husband. Now the problem is that they sow this seed of hatred in your mentor, your mentee. You just one day wake up, it's your start suspecting your mentee, start suspecting your mentor, start suspecting Tinubu, start suspecting everyone more. You are suspecting everybody, but everybody in your life now is suspect, they're not suspect. By the time you finish suspecting, you're angry with yourself. So that's how that's what he did to the fall of man. He's still coming today. And these things comes through family and friends. They come through people that you don't even expect. The devil says that the enemy of a man is his household. Tell no household. That means a good for people saying there. That means you don't get enemy for house. Nothing will do you for this life. I tell you, if you don't get enemy for house, nothing will do you for this life. Either your family or your friends. You that come to you. And that is how they will coming to tell you, forget about this millionaire. Me, when they talk to you. You know how many people have told me I should forget about being a millionaire? That I should just go and get a job and be managing my life. Job, J-O-B. Just over broke. Journey of borrower. So now I don't turn borrower. You know borrower. My life will not stew by now because my life will not go collect lapo, collect loan. My life will not. So now, but now that they want to enjoy, they not enjoy. They will come tell your neighbor, when you succeed, they will forgive you. They forgive any successful man. So when you have money, they will forgive you. When you excel, they will forgive you. Result cancel insult. When money is talking, nobody take the English. Do you know how many broken English I don't write for you? But nobody ever gonna correct me before. So God, this English they wrong. Nobody correct my English, but I have money. If you don't get money, now your problem. In fact, the Bible say, a poor man wisdom is despised. Yes or yes? Yes. If every English I speak don't in that dictionary. Yes or yes? So the thing is this, just succeed. Focus on you. Focus long enough that even yourselves believe that you're a success. So I told you the story the other day how everybody I was telling I'm a millionaire, they keep meeting me. Say, when I go to ask them for urgent 2K, they say, are you still a millionaire? Just to mock me. I will say, yes, I'm a millionaire. They will laugh. They will laugh. Oh, they will laugh. You say, you're a millionaire? I say, yes, but I need a 2K. You say, you go pay back. I say, I don't know. They will laugh. Say, millionaire, we don't get money. They will laugh me. I say, I'm a millionaire. But one day, okay, I tell you, the results start coming in. So understand this very well. Write it down. The failure to recognize and value what you already have is the key to losing it all. Write it down. The failure to recognize and value what you already have is the key to losing it all. Failure to recognize and value what you already have is the key to losing it all. Let me even prove to you that what I'm saying is correct. Matthew 13, verse 12. It's still under context for the context. Matthew 13, verse 12. It says something very interesting. I'm not a pastor, but I don't know why I'm mentioning many Bible portions, but just take me like that, right? For whoever had, to him shall be given, and he will have more abundance. But whoever that have not, from him shall be taken away, even that which he had. That means what will be taken from a man that say he had not? He has something. That something can be taken away. But he said he called his something nothing. If you call your something nothing, that which you have will be taken away. But you call your nothing something, that which you did not even have will be given to you. So he said that person will say he gets, now they will give more. There's where talk say you no get. That way you get, they will collect from your hand. Imagine that. That means what they will collect. That means he gets something we no recognize. You get what you no recognize. This is a big paradox in this phrase. So, and I would like you to write this down. Very, very, very important. You will have more abundance because you recognize something that you have. You have more abundance because you recognize your health, your time, your energy, relationship, family, and friends. You have more abundance. You have more abundance because you recognize there's something that you have. You have more abundance because you recognize there's something that you have. Your time, your energy, your focus, your strength, your health. You have health. All of you have health. That's why you're here. Because you don't have it, do not climb this staircase. That I know for sure. So that will lead me to second outline for today. The law of recognition. The law of recognition states that if you say you don't have, that which you have will be taken away. The law of recognition says you recognize what you have, the more will be given to you. That is the law of recognition. The law of recognition says that if you say you don't have, that which you have will be taken away. But if you say you have, that which you have not will be given to you. So if you say you don't get, that way you get, they will collect. They will say, you say you get, that way you don't get, they will give you. The law of recognition said that that which you say you have, more will be given to you. That which you say you have not, that which you have will be taken away. That is how it works. So that's the law of recognition. So begin to recognize. That's no the Bible says count your blessings. Name them one by one, not your failures, not your challenges, not your failures, not your problems. The Lord will sit down in the morning and count their problems. And look at how they count it. Nobody likes me. My father, my mother, my pastor, they need to count people that hate them. And after counting, they are paralyzed. They are paralyzed with scarcity. So I like the way I wrote it there. When you say that you don't have, you will blind to what you'll be blind to what you already have. When you say you don't have, you'll be blind to what you already have. So don't fail to recognize that God has already made available to you the seed, the key, the opportunity, prosperity, and abundance that will help you succeed. Do you know why you're even listening to this training? Is because there's something God wants to recognize about your life that you're not been recognizing. And that is why God cornered you to this class today. So when you go back, you have to conduct personal internal audit on yourself. In fact, go and write 10 things you can turn to money. Because that thing you can turn to money is called currency. It's not currency.
Currency.
But let me make a bold statement. We started talking yesterday in our mastermind meeting. We started talking about that not all currencies. I need a good marker here. Perfect. Okay. We talk about all currency. All currencies are money. But not all money are currency. Not all money are currency. Now, what is currency? Currency is anything that flows. They not flows. Currency is anything you can exchange for money. They not exchange. Example of currency is time. They not time. Example of currency is your energy. They not energy. Is focus. They not focus. They not idea. They not talent. They not giftings. They are all currency. That's some that the universal currency can change your time for money, can work and they pay you money, can change your energy for money, can change your idea, your talents, your giftings, your vitality, all currency. But you cannot change money for some of them. Integrity is a currency. It's not a currency. Character is a currency. You can change them for money. Character, leverage, credibility, name them. They're all currency. But if money cannot buy bad character, if you get bad character, nobody will buy them. Nobody will buy them. So, but you can use character to get money. You cannot use money to get bad character. So you can imagine that. So don't say you don't have something. You have something. Say I have something.
I have something.
Say I have time.
I have time.
I have health. I have energy. I have character. I have integrity. Then why do you say you are poor? You are not poor. You are not poor. You can talk, you can converse, you can teach, you can train, you can mentor. You have money. You will not package your money in a container, in a book, in a training, in a podcast. You will not package it. In content creation, you will not package it. Package it. If this boy is called Pella can make money, he can make much money. This girl called Javi can make money. If Sabinus will make money, you feel make money. If Brain Tota will make money, you feel make money. That is, people will say they will do something, you will just laugh. They are just being stupid and you are laughing and you are subscribing, they are paying, making pay. What if you get sense? How much more you? But if you do something better. So everybody has money. Just that you do not recognize it. If I write on your note, very important, don't fail to recognize the abundance that God has already made available to you. Don't fail to recognize the abundance that God already made available to you. Example, the seeds, the key opportunities. Don't fail to recognize the abundance that God already made available to you. Example, the key, the seeds, the opportunities, prosperity, talents, creativity, ideas. So don't fail to recognize the abundance. Don't fail to recognize the abundance that God already made available to you. Example, the keys, the seeds, the opportunities, the prosperity, the talents, the giftings, the concepts, name them. And the challenging thing is that if you don't recognize and value what God already made available to you, and by saying I don't have, it means you are calling your something nothing. That's what it means. If you don't recognize what God has given to you, that means you are calling your something nothing. If you fail to recognize and value what God has already made available to you. That means you are calling your something nothing. And according to the scripture we read, if you call your something nothing, that which you have, it could be your time, energy will be taken away from you, because all currency are money. All of them, you can change them for money. But not all money are currency. Not all. Not all are currency. So they're not all. There are some currency that money cannot trade. Like now, I cannot go to US and start trading naira. It's not working. It's a currency in Nigeria, can be traded in Nigeria. It's a means of exchange legally or by law. But in United America, you cannot trade naira. It's not recognized there, so it's useless. So it's money, but at that place you cannot trade. You cannot exchange it. So we cannot. Except you go bureau the change. You have to change to dollars to spend it in United America. You cannot spend naira in UK except you change it. Cannot just walk into any store or taxi man carry you and you now dropped and said, "This is my money." You drop naira in UK. Thank you so much. So if you don't recognize that which you have, that means you're calling your something nothing, and you will lose that there's something that you have. So when you say I have something, that way you know get to be given to you. So let's round up this particular section today. Write it down your note. The little something that you have is a key to everything else you desire. The little something that you have is the key to everything else you desire. This something that you have is a key to everything else you desire. You know, seeds don't look like harvest they produce. Keys don't look like doors they open. So you need to be thankful. Or for one of us said to me yesterday that his pastor always tell him in church that if you are not thankful, if you are thankful, your tank will be full. And then he said, if you are not grateful, that means you are a grateful. So if you are thankful, your tank will be full. You are not grateful, you are a grateful. So imagine that. So if you are thankful, your tank will be full. You know they're grateful, that means you'll be grateful. Now you will know that one. So the challenging part is that we have to sit down and conduct personal internal audit, and I'll give an assignment to write 10 things you have as currency, starting with your time, your energy, your strength, your integrity, character, of course, your vitality, your health. So you have to write 10 things and bring it on Monday. You use this weekend to write that. You do that, shall I? You will not do it, shall I? Okay. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves. So you have to conduct personal internal audit on yourself, and then write out 10 things, recognize 10 things that God has given to you as a seed. Something you receive from God is the key to everything God has promised you. Seed is for the harvest that God has proposed for you. If you call your something nothing, you will lose everything you have. If you call your nothing something, you will have even much more that you can think or imagine. You will never go down to nothing. If I let that is the same as around my class, you will never go down to nothing. It is very important that you realize that God has not forsaken you, nor abandoned you. You will never go down to nothing. Nobody has ever gone down to nothing. Nobody. You never go down to nothing, full stop. It is very important that you realize and value. So you will never go down to nothing, full stop. It's very important that you realize that God has not forsaken you, nor abandoned you, nor left you without a way, a root, a key, or a seed, full stop. It's very important that you realize that God has not forsaken you, nor abandoned you, nor left you without a way, a key, a seed, or a root. God has always left something behind that can only use to create more results. And that will lead me to the story of the woman that went to Elisha and told her that my husband died, and the debtors came to collect their debt, and then now they want to carry my 2 children. The man of God told her, "What do you have?" He said, "Nothing." He said, check. What? He said, "A pot of oil." And he said, "Go and bring it, borrow vessels, clothes." He was teaching her business. That which you have is the key to everything you ever need. Don't call that your pot of oil. If me have a pot of oil, I go down the vex. So I dare you since you know they see me, Abi, but you know say I fit change your life. Now me now go make you prosper. So it's always recognized. It's also vex. You have a pot of oil, but a pot of oil no vex, because that which she has is the key to all that she ever wanted. But she called her nothing, something nothing. That's why she was still living in that. So he taught her this. That's every prophetic and supernatural blessings for a man is by you recognizing that thing which you are. Look at all the stories from David recognizes catapult. He called it something, then something.
Something.
Even Joseph called his integrity character in the house of Potiphar something, then something.
Something.
He was down to nothing, like we will say. But she wasn't down to nothing because she has integrity, has character. He had the fear of God. That was what everybody see. Even there was issue of the 5 loaves and 2 fishes. That is nothing, but they call it something. It became something. So if you keep calling your something nothing, you will not have. But you call that or nothing something, you will have. So stop looking at negative part, because the strategy of the enemy to always make you feel bad about God, make you feel that there is nothing good about your life, that you live here and focus here. You need to find fault. Finding fault will not, you find fault, you will see fault, because everybody has weakness. Everybody has strength and weakness. But don't focus on weakness, focus on strength. And even you yourself, focus on your strength. Nobody will know you have weakness. Sometimes my mentees keep meeting me thinking that that I'm very strong. I know they tell them, say me, I get weakness. So, see me, I be human being, and they carry flesh and blood. But it's just I put boundaries. I discipline myself, because I know that if you don't discipline yourself, that you regret tomorrow. Because there are two pains in life: pain of discipline and pain of regret. You must discipline yourself if you don't want to regret tomorrow. Because you don't discipline yourself, you regret tomorrow. But you discipline yourself today, you not go regret tomorrow. I discipline myself to focus on positive, not positive.
Positive.
If I become my means of mentor, why are you still mentoring this person? I said, because I see greatness in this person. He said, which kind of greatness? Now, can't you see everything is bad about this person? I said, no. Now they look at with that eyes. This person will be a millionaire. He said, mentor, you always believe everything. I said, now, so it be. Because if you call your something nothing, that which you have will be taken away from you. But you call your nothing something, that which you don't have will be given to you. So always call everything you have something. So conduct personal internal audit on this weekend. Write minimum of 10 things God has given you. You can use to make money. Your time, your energy, your focus, vitality, character. Write 10 things. And I want you to do it and bring it on Monday. For the last time, I want to ask again. You will do it, shall I? I will not ask you, you will not, because I know you will do it. I believe that you will do it. Me, I believe. I believe your belief. Say you go do it. I carry your face. Say you go do it. Because that you need to write it down. Once you write it down, is that there's a connection between your hands. You know, when you're writing something down, think 5 things happen, more than 5. Your eyes is there, your brain is there, your hand is there. You concentrate. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Transformation happens when you write. That's how life works. So Monday, I will talk more about seeds and keys, how you can turn your seeds to big forex, how you can turn your keys to open big doors. I'll show you some strategy on Monday. It's not strategy.
Strategy.
You have not been left with nothing. God has always left you with something, but you did not recognize it. So you need someone that will touch light. And you know, you point the light for someone else to see the road. You say you can see road. Yes or yes?
Yes.
If whole ladder, any person not climb, you too, you know, go climb that ladder. Agree with me now?
Yes.
So definitely. So please, we can light other candles with our own light, and we'll never go off. So the better thing is to light other candles. Say, I'm the light that will light other candles. So online community, don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Mentorship is the legal shortcut to success. And please don't start any business. Never you get involved in a business without a mentor, because he that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you at the top. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend. Shalom. But all of you that are coming for the